New information tonight about some issues connected to that bad gas that has been turning up on the shoreline.
But because of repairs being made at one fuel tank, the line of fuel trucks waiting to fill up is long, and that's frustrating drivers. The issue is going on at the fuel terminal on Forbes Avenue in New Haven. News 8's Jamie Muro checked out the holdup on the scene and found out what's being done.
You've no doubt waited at the fuel pump before for gasoline. Well, this is the big truck version of waiting for the pump so they can get to the pumps. Because of repair work being done at one of the New Haven fuel terminals, there is a long wait here in New Haven, and some truck drivers just a bit frustrated. And so they wait, and wait, and wait a little more.
We're always on a schedule. You know, on average it takes us usually about 3 to 4 hours to do a load. But then when you come down here and you're sitting here for an hour and a half to 2 hours, it's costing everybody money.
Last week, there were a host of complaints of bad gas coming out of one of the New Haven fuel terminals. According to Connecticut's Department of Consumer Protection, one tank operated by Magellan Midstream LP was the source of the problem, and it was shut down. As repairs are being made to what we're told was a break in a pipeline, there's a buildup of trucks waiting to fill up from one of the usable tanks.
That's why they started testing, and you know, just up until yesterday we're testing everything, and that made it even worse because then they were inspecting our tankers before we go in there. Then we go in there, we load, and then we pull forward, we load, and then they got to pull and take samples out, and you know, I mean, it's just costing everybody time.
The good news, the wait isn't causing fuel shortages or an increase in an already inflated price of gasoline, but concerns at the pump seem to be the same old story. No fear of contaminated gas, just overall pain at the pump.
Ridiculous. Yeah, I do $20, $30 at a time because the more gas you put in, the more you use.
The waiting game could continue until late Friday, early Saturday. That's when the line should be fixed. But for some drivers, 2 more days seems like a long time to wait.
It's costing the company money, but it's costing us time. I mean, it's 3 hours we're sitting here. It's 3 hours we could be home with our families, you know? I mean, that's the frustrating part.
We are told that if truck drivers couldn't fill up here in New Haven, some drivers were forced to drive to either Rhode Island or New York to fill up their tankers. Again, we're being told that the repair work should be done by Friday night or Saturday morning. On the scene in New Haven, I'm Jamie Muro, News 8.